grab a glass of wine, or if you're a little younger, some grape juice, and a baguette, because today we are going to Neo France, and we shall smell the roses. Hello, my dear friends, and today I will be reviewing quite a controversial kit that the reviewers I have seen highly criticized. They talked so bad about it that I regretted ordering it while it was being delayed in the post. But let me tell you, this bootleg Rose Gundam is not what you think. This suit was originally from Mobile Fighter G Gundam, same anime series as one of my previous reviews, Noble Gundam. The design seems to be inspired by the depiction of Napoleon. The official kit was released rather recently, in 2023, for 2,800 yen, or 16 euros, and was P-Bandai exclusive. The price I could find it right now was over 50 euros. Just the usual 3 times markup for premium Bandai kits in Europe. But luckily,
Hengbinshi
has given us an alternative for people in Europe like me. This kit I bought on AliExpress for 17 euros, with box and stand included. You can get it for cheaper if you don't want the box or a display stand. The box is nothing like the original, there is no art on the front. I will put the official box on the screen for you. All it has is a white rose with some golden letters. The words on the box mean fine model. We shall see if that is true. The manual is almost exact recreation of original Bandai one, except the first warning page is larger with less text, and there is a lot less text throughout the whole manual. Also, there is a slight difference on the runner C. You see how they are placed here. These sprues are not like this on the official Bandai kit. So let's first get into the issues. This white plastic is not of great quality. It has a lot of marks in it, molding defects. They're just gray or like brownish marks. You probably cannot see them very well on the camera, but they are not dirt. It's just embedded in the plastic here. You cannot see it great on the video, but it is there, I can assure you. Also, this white plastic is extremely good at catching any dust or skin particles. So any crevice is gonna be filled with like dust and other stuff. I would absolutely recommend to top coat it so it sticks less. The next issues include some fittings are quite loose. Like for example, legs are quite loose here. The head is a bit loose, but of course you can tighten it. The shoulder can be taken off and just falls apart pretty easily. I would not recommend gluing it together, so that you can disconnect them. The fittings are not great in some places. The issues that some reviews talked about was that they were not able to close the gap on the legs, but this part consists of these two, and this blue part has a couple pegs, and you just need to figure out which peg goes in first and which second, and then you can easily close the gap without any force used. And I think they didn't even try to figure it out. The same thing goes for the body. Yes, this red part disconnects easily, but as I have noticed that our reviewers just couldn't even put it on at all, and I had absolutely no issues with it, except some tight parts like the body I had to squeeze together, and the ball joint in the waist doesn't hold it too well if you want to bend forward. And of course there was a self-inflicted issue. I have accidentally cut the leg joint, so I had to fix it, but otherwise it was perfectly fine. So if the leg is a bit loose, that is my first time fixing a model kit. I had no idea what I was doing, but I think I did pretty good. So here is everything that comes with the kit. We have the fist hands, a pair of them for left and right, a holding hand, as well it's a pair, but one of them was horrible fitting, so I had to glue it together. I think it was this one. Also we get an open hand. I have not seen an open hand in this position before, so it's pretty cool. Next thing we get is a tiny core fighter that plugs into his bag. The cockpit can fold into it, and that's how you plug it inside the model kit. You just put it in the bag, like this, and it stays on solidly and becomes a backpack. The cockpit itself was a sticker, but these stickers are actually pretty good. I didn't use the tiny one, so I just painted. And the eye sticker is good, this cockpit sticker is also good. The knee stickers are fine. Parts on the arms, I decided not to put a sticker but to paint, and it didn't turn out too good. And sides of the head I painted because they are like separate parts, so easy to paint. And I thought that gold would make more sense than just darker blue. Next we get the sword, which plugs onto his waist, and we can disconnect the handle. And then we just take one of the included beams and plug it in, and holds on well. It's not a fluorescent color, so it won't react to UV light at all. Come on, focus. There you go. There is your
Chevalier Beam Saber.
This part was lightly curved at the end, but you can just straighten it. It's fine, it's not gonna break too much. These grooves at the top are to plug onto a waist of a model kit. You can choose where it goes, on the right or left side, or we can just remove the side piece. And here we go, and it's plugged onto a waist. We can emulate the effect of him pulling out the sword by like having him hold the handle and this part still being on the waist. And it just hides under this shoulder pad. So this stand is an Action Base 5, which is not originally included with the kit, and you get a choice to buy it separately. You get a choice to include it in the box or not, but it's more expensive with it. It's just a normal Action Base 5. The connections might be slightly tight to deal with. There you go. Nothing special about it. These parts come with a kit, no matter if you get the stand or not. These are to hold his funnels. Of course, you get a part to connect it to other stands of the same kind. And the full runner of all the parts that usually come with Action Base 5. I'm not sure what I can do with the rest, but maybe I will see, or you can comment down below what I can do with it. Next thing we get are 4 Rose bits to go with effects for them. They cannot be stored anywhere on the kit and are pretty difficult to separate from the effects once you place them. They are extremely tight. If you want to put them on the stand, you need to take off part of his cloak. If you turn it around, there is a hole, and you just plug this rose bit into a hole, and there it goes. And then you can just put it on the stand like it's flying off him, and in different directions. The connection between this part and this part is quite loose. You might need to tighten it because it keeps on falling out. Or you just keep it in the upright position where it goes into the slot like this. So let's get to his posability. The head is on a double ball joint, so it can do giggity, but be careful, this part tries to pop out all the time for me. You can try to do 360 degrees and it will work fully. You can look down this far, up this far. The body has a tiny crunch, but it's difficult to notice because this ball joint can pop out. There is that tiny crunch. I think it's supposed to be more, but it just doesn't work too well. These parts on the shoulder can move out of the way. The arm can rise to 90 degrees. A rotation at the upper arm. You can try to do the double bend at the elbow, but it might pop out. So you need to kind of hold it, give it some assistance, and then it can go the double joint way. And wrist is on a ball joint, so can do all the normal ball joint things. On his left arm, you have the shoulder cloak, which can move up like this. And this one is on a sort of double joint, so can move out. And move out like this, so it doesn't prevent his movement too much. If you move it forward, yes, he does love falling apart. So yes, you can have your arm out, and it will just go through this hole. So the side skirts are on a ball joint, so can move out a tiny bit and move back. The front skirt is also on a ball joint. I'm not a big fan of this design, so there is some movement but barely any. The back skirt is paralyzed. Legs can move forward this far, and they are on a swinging motion, so can move back and forth together. I would say that connection is quite weak, but that seems to be just the G Gundam series high grades. He has double bend at the knee, which lets it go the full way back. Ankle is on a ball joint. Can rotate, move back and forth. This piece is on a separate ball joint, so can move up and down a bit. This piece is also on a ball joint, so ankle can bend to the side like this, a little bit of rotation. Oh, forgot to mention at the thigh we have a bit to the side and a bit to the other side. The splits are absolutely prevented by the side skirts, but if you remove them and move the hand out of the way, he can do almost 90 degrees. The shoulder is on a ball joint, so can move forward like this, back nothing, and the usual 360-degree rotation. So that will be about it for posability. Let's try to get it in at least some pose, which it's not big fan of posing, I guess. I would say that is a decent pose, but he did lose a side skirt while posing, so it is very limited. Size comparison time. Here it is next to Mobile Gundam. My previous review, Javelin Shark. Fat Cat 1100 real grade RX 78-2. Master Gundam and his horse from the same series. So I can say for sure that this kit is very small, because he was even shorter than the Noble Gundam, and that's one of the shortest kits I own. But he's very detailed for his size. So I guess it's time for conclusion. You can see the rating on the screen. It might be quite a bit harsh, but other than the design being cool and the accessories of like floating rose bits on the stand, other than that, the quality is not great. It's definitely not as bad as our reviewers say. You can figure out a way around all the issues. Like the badly molded white plastic could be just painted. You can spray matte coat on it. It will be fine after that, I'm sure. You can tighten all the loose parts, but there will be a lot of them, and it will be difficult to deal with. Engineering behind it from original Bandai is not great, especially in the waist area. But if you need him in your collection and you don't want to get the expensive Bandai one, I'm sure this kit could work for you. Should you get it with a stand? If you don't have an Action Base 5, probably, yeah. But the rest is all included in the normal kit. The box is definitely not worth because it's just like a cardboard box, nothing special about it. And you can build, paint it, improve it, tighten some joints, loosen others. I don't have much else to say about this. The choice of getting it or not is absolutely up to you guys. And now, hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like and follow if you want to stay updated on all the Gunpla progress I'm making. And see you all in the next one. Bye bye!